Right, welcome back everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I am just doing an update now. It's about 3 days after I crashed the BSA, start of the new week, and it's raining a little, so I'm going to make this video quite quick. I just want to say a huge thanks to everyone who commented. I've had such support from the community in the comments, all those well wishes and sort of chin up messages. It makes a huge difference, so thank you very much if you did pen your kind thoughts and your support in the comments in the previous videos. It's huge deal, it means a huge amount to me. Similarly, we had some super thanks for the first time ever. I didn't even realise that super thanks were enabled on this channel. All of a sudden I just see a little thing with a small, or in some cases not small, donation next to it, and I've never had it before. It just caught me out of the blue. Amazing. Some other YouTubers popped by. It's the Darcy and the Old Man wrote a really nice comment. The Bingley Wheelers been writing comments. So thanks to those guys for stopping by. And yeah, just to say that social media has its upsides, and that's one of them, having a huge outpouring of support from the community. Thank you very much to everybody. Let's now turn to the BSA owners group. This is absolutely fantastic. I've also never experienced anything like this. The BSA owners group on Facebook, they have really come forward and offered parts that they've got either surplus to requirements or left over from warranty claims. People have actually gone out of their way to donate parts to me, which like I say, I've never experienced anything like it. It's a true sense of the community. I think because a lot of these bikes are looked after and cared for, that they see one that's in a less nice state, it's in a bit of a sorry state for itself. People have just really come out of the woodwork to support me rebuilding this bike. So, like, literally, I am now loyal to BSA and the owners more than ever before, because this bike is not just a piece of metal that I'm riding now. It is a part of a bigger community of very kind, wonderful people. So a big thank you to Steve and Roy. I won't give their full names, but those guys really stepped up. They've offered me parts to repair my motorcycle, and they basically couldn't have done any more. They're even posting them out to me super quickly. Obviously this puts me in a little bit of a predicament. What do I now do? I've received all this generosity, and in some cases I've just said, look, if you don't accept any money, I'll have to make a donation to your favourite charity or something like that, because one good turn deserves another. I've got some parts that I've got in the shed. I'm going to probably in the next few days dig them out and put them up, just in a raffle or something, just to give back to the people who've given to me, the overall community. It's just, yeah, I can't thank everybody enough for that. I've been up to Midwest Moto on Saturday, and Jordan in there, so helpful. He was emailing Lucas Distribution just to see if they can fast track any of the parts for me. Just top man, really. So thank you to Midwest as well for just being so helpful, dropping what they were doing and assisting me with trying to find new parts. So with that out of the way, that's the most important message for this video. So if you want to stop watching now, fine, but those are the people that I just needed to thank. What I want to say is as well about the accident. Some people have asked about it. What was the cause of it? Right, well, I've had to come inside because the rain's starting to get heavier. Camera equipment isn't waterproof. I could have sat outside and continued, but the camera can't. What could have caused the accident? Well, the road surface is very smooth in that area. It also cambers away from the centre line of the road. I came round the first left of the S-bend, and then as I corrected, as I came into the right, I pulled on the handlebars to correct, and woof, it just slid out from under me. If we're talking about the tyres, they are Pirelli Phantom Sport Comps. They're fitted to early Interceptors. They're fitted to BSA as standard. Some people have suggested that they're not a good choice tyre, that perhaps they go for the more retro styling and prioritise that above grip. The tyres were stone cold. I literally was 1 minute away from the house, and it's very cold weather, so the tyre compound is going to be super hard and not grippy. Could have been all of those things. I recently ACF 50'd the bike. Did I contaminate the tyre? I mean, I painted it on with a brush very carefully, but perhaps some excess dripped onto the tyre. We'll never know, really. A lot of people have commented just saying, I had a similar accident, and like on all sorts of bikes, Triumphs, Royal Enfields, just all of a sudden you're on the tarmac, and that's what happened to me. So I don't know exactly what happened. Yeah, hard to say. Right, let's talk about the bike and what I've been doing to get it back on the road. I've made some fixes already. You know what I'm like, I can't sit with a bike smashed up, so I've been working to replace a few bits on the handlebars, the side that went down, tidied that area up. The parts that were available from Fowler's, they've come very quickly, so I've fitted those parts already. There are some items on back order which are going to be 4 or 5 weeks. The Highland Green front mudguard is problematic. The indicator is also problematic. So we're waiting for those parts to come in. But everything else is either been fitted to the bike because I've had it from BSA, or it's been sent by very generous owners from the Facebook group. So the bike will be rideable soon. The only problem is I've got a mudguard that's now a 2-piece mudguard, and I've got an indicator which is hanging off. I've glued those pieces for now. If the glue doesn't hold, I'll switch to fiberglass for the front mudguard. Reason being that I haven't fiberglassed it already is because it sits very, very close to a steel bracket. It's flush with it. So if I fiberglass underneath that, that'll push the mudguard up and I won't be able to get it to fit cleanly anymore. I might have to do that and just use longer Allen bolts just to secure it. Let's see if the glue works first, and then we'll go to fiberglassing. But ultimately, the bike's going to have a full restoration. I want the bike back better than ever. I'm basically in love with the BSA. I think that the BSA Goldstar, fantastic bike. We've heard online from Lumpy Carbs' outreach to BSA, or they invited him to meet. He's met with the CEO. He's met with Lucas Distribution. He has come back and said that BSA are so passionate about bikes, it almost feels like a Royal Enfield level of passion. So I'm proud to be involved with it. I'm going to happily keep riding my bike. I'm going to repair my bike. It's not going to be sold, and I'm in it for the long haul. This BSA is the bike to have for me. It's fantastic. Single cylinder joy. We'll get her running again, and it'll just be part of the charm and character of this bike. Somebody said a good comment, right? In the 70s, we just slid our bikes down the road, got back up, and it was part of the character. And that he was talking about BSA bikes then. So this BSA is living in the spirit of the 70s. It's a bike that's been crashed and I've got back up again, and it's all part of it. It's all part of it. So I just want to thank, again, all the people who commented, all the super thanks, all the other YouTubers, all the people from the owners group, the people who've donated parts to me, and Midwest Moto. Everybody, you just have my debt of gratitude. Thank you so much for helping me out with this. And I'm just super thankful. Right, guys. Well, I'll update you when something new happens with the bike. I don't know exactly when that'll be, but I'll keep you updated. So thank you very much.